Absolutely.
Silver Fox.
We are at a place called Stellar Walk. I did a video here a long time ago, not long after I started doing this vlogging malarkey actually, and I'm not really sure what it's meant to be. I mean, I think it's meant to be a mal, I never know if to say mal or mole. I think it's meant to be a mal or a mole, or mal or mole or mal. And it's just never really, I've never heard about it really for a long time. I mean, it's only been built a couple of years, but I can count the cars in the car park because they're all behind me. This is it. Sorry, I've just seen some quality finishing here. I won't even show it to you and embarrass the world, but there's some quality finishing. So it says it's the first edutainment mall. Okay, this place is a long way from finished still. I don't know. I mean, shop for lease, art and stationery business. Over there it says shop for lease lifestyle store. I'll be honest, mate, your mall's deserted. I don't think you can be fussy as to what kind of stores come in here. You should be on your hands and knees begging anybody to open here. So, if any of you guys know what's happening with Stellar Walk, is it not meant to be open yet? As I said, I mean, I came here probably getting on for a year ago, and it was in the same state as this. And a year later, it's in the same state as this. There's a company there called Roasted, which I'm guessing is a Kenny Rogers type rip. No, it says Borneo Asian food, but they left. This is the other thing that gets me. So many of these companies seem to buy into the architect's drawings that show thousands of people and lots of busy shops without waiting. Now, I guess you could say, oh, but if they get in early, they get a discount on their rent. That may well be true, but regardless of that, even if it's free, you still have to pay to fit a place out. You still have to pay your staff, and if there's literally nobody here, if you're lucky, you might get visited by the cleaners. This behind me, this here, it's a new building. Can you see the state of that wall? This is how well maintained this place is going to be. So, Singapore, everybody, just over there. Right, okay. It's a lovely day today, by the way. And that, straight in front of me, is Johor. So, Johor, Singapore. So, Malaysia, Singapore. Anyway, back to this place. Oh my God. All right. I don't know if you can really see much with this camera. It's not the greatest for I can't zoom in or anything. But this exterior coating isn't going to last very long. That's looking rough as hell. Okay. Right, so. Okay, so we have, looks like a couple of massage chairs there. A place called Bona Fitness, but, oh, shut up shop. They've closed, they've gone. I'd say they've gone. My God. So there's a business here. A business called Anything Bakery. How are you guys going to cope? There's literally nobody here. So what have we got here? I don't know what this place is. It looks like a Prologue Books, Drinks and Chill. Okay. Prologue Books, Drinks and Chill, since 2018 according to the sign, says it's closed for maintenance, temporarily closed for maintenance. I think we can take that as we ain't here anymore. Oh, this is another thing I want to show you. So this is something I'd never seen before I came to Malaysia. So you see, this is an empty unit, huge empty unit, and the floor is concrete, just rough concrete, and there's no lighting in apart from a little bit of temporary lighting, and there is no ceiling in. Okay, so I see this in malls all over Malaysia, or over Johor specifically, is you take over the unit like this, then you have to pay, obviously, to lay a floor, proper floor, because that's no good. You can't just put a carpet on that. You have to pay to put in a ceiling, if you want a ceiling. You have to pay to put in lighting. You have to pay to put in, by the looks of it, air conditioning, and anything else that you need in that kind of electrical field. Then you have to decorate. Then you have to shop fit. And before you've opened your shop, you've spent an absolute fortune. Then, and this is the real sickener, when you close, when your business obviously fails as it's going to do if it's here, what do? You have to take it back, according to the contracts I've heard of, not necessarily in this one, I'm not saying this is true of this one, but other malls I've been into, I've talked about to other people. The contract states, I'll tell you one was true, Sentosa Mall, if when the people leave, they have to take it back to how they found it. So they have to lift the floors up, they have to take the ceilings out, they have to take lighting out. I mean, surely the next company coming in would have a lot easier or a lot bigger chance of success if they could walk into a place with the floor down, the ceilings up, and just like redecorate it how they need instead of having to spend a fortune just to get started. It just seems like somebody's screwing you, like every way possible. You bend over and we're going to take you from behind. Because why not just leave it? Surely it's going to encourage more people to come in, isn't it? I'm not going up another floor. I just don't think it's worth it. I mean, I'm not saying there's nothing open, but even if there is, how are they going to survive? Sounds rough. Lockers, locker, meter room, VIP room. VIP room. You're really taking the piss, aren't you, when you're having a VIP room for a place that nobody comes to. The thing is, people get paid to market these. This is ridiculous. What you do?
Cleaner.
Aha. Okay. No one to clean. It's just you.
Okay,
Take care. That's what we can say. Okay, so I must be annoying to people like that because they've got to clean because I'm here. So I'm probably making it dirty. So, I mean, I'm sure there's lots of building work going on, so there's still dust around and stuff. But I don't know. Stellar Walk, Ghost Town. Experiencing networking sale. What's that all about? Edutainment theme park, really? Well, it's a week. Today is Sunday, just in case you think I've come on like an obscure day and there's nobody around. Today is a Sunday and there's nobody here. What it really, really needs is some government-funded organisation whose job it is to market the living daylights out of this place and out of all the kind of places like this, which are the same, you know. I'm not going to go up to the top floor because obviously there's nothing to see. So what you have, this escalator's not even finished here. What you have is like lots of prime property space, no rental being paid, no maintenance being paid, none of that stuff. So that means the company themselves have to fund it until I guess they can wash their hands of it, sell it for $1 to somebody or something. And I'm sorry, but there must be a way to say, forget this edutainment idea. What we're going to do, we're going to open up the doors for young fashion designers or new fashion designers. This escalator sounds so rough. For like any new businesses, we need to lower the barrier as to how people can do business. Somebody needs to come in, lay floors in here, put lighting in, cheap lighting, but no need for a ceiling, just put cheap lighting, and just say to the people, right, take this space, and maybe do it just on a pure, at this stage, do it on a straight profit share basis. You make a profit, we share it. I mean, I don't know. What I thought I'd do today was come and have a look at this place and see how it's changed since I was last here. I think I can say, in all honesty, I think it's got worse.
And you've got to be on camera and you're going to be like, do it.
Yeah.
Hit that like and subscribe button.
Absolutely.
Silver Fox, is that?
Wow. Quite depressing.